And we're back. Cal took perhaps the longest road possible to circumvent the wall the NCR placed around New Vegas and the Strip proper, and finds himself outside of the Gunrunners, and by extension, Freeside, leading to New Vegas. Yet he has not reacquired his gear from the Crimson Caravan. He has decided to pay a visit to the Gunrunners, drop off some equipment for caps in exchange, and be on his merry way. Or in Cal's case, not so merry. I will be holding you accountable for future navigation around NCR barriers and installations. Although, now that I think about it, I am, one, very, 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 very tired. So let's fix that. Probably, no, not too thirsty. Some sarsaparilla or Nuka-Cola should do the trick. Let's do some of that. Yeah, it helps a bit. Anyways, comes to mind that your government might not be wholly to blame for that wall. I'm sure that the denizens of New Vegas had a fair amount to do with it. However, we have stuff to sell, I am sure.
What's up?
I want to trade equipment.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
No. I am doing quite the opposite. Taking a bunch of garbage off of your shoulders so that I can then sell it. Sure, you can keep that. Thank you, Veronica. Yes. Just stare silently at me. You, I believe, have more of the stuff that I want to sell.
What is it?
Let me take a look at your bags.
Fine by me.
Yes, I was right. Don't need that. I don't need that. I actually don't need that either. Double barrel shotgun. Maybe. That's a sawn-off. Well, I don't know. Minigun can go. Sure, you can hang on to those. How about armor? No, that'll stay. That stays. Why are you not wearing that? I mean, I get that it's fairly ridiculous, but come on. Radiation suit can go. Even though it looks ridiculous. Well, no. Scratch that. A spacesuit looks more ridiculous, but does a better job of protecting me from radiation. Right. What is it with you two and just staring at me? Good afternoon? Evening? Hello, Vendertron.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
In a manner of speaking, I wish to purchase your caps by giving you my garbage.
I am ready to process our transaction.
Perfect. You are going to be the lucky owner of that. That is a fine looking rifle. However, it's wildly outside of my price range. even with getting almost 2,200 caps in compensation for my garbage. Thank you.
Come back and see us again soon.
I don't know how that soon portion will operate. Mainly due to the lack of funds for desired product. However, being that we are so close to Freeside, we ought to be relatively close to the Crimson Caravan, and hopefully my stuff, which I want for no real other reason than it was mine, because I don't quite recall what it all was. Because as I've mentioned, and as you two probably know, I got shot in the head by some rude individuals. Yes, I am very tired. And maybe they have a bed here, I don't remember.
Hello.
Still not doing much, I see. Pardon me. Now, which one of these hooligans looks to be like the one that would have my stuff? Maybe my map tells me? Well, my map is indicating...
Evening.
Evening. They might not even be in here. Which... in hindsight, does make some sense. If they are selling ill-gotten goods, they probably want to do it out of unofficial channels. Should be like straight south. Him or the people with the Brahmin? You.
Hey there, friend. I'm Chip. What brings you down to this here area of lovely old Nevada?
Nevada. Chip. I had some things in storage that were stolen. And I so happen to be in the process of tracking my things that were stolen down. Things like nice clothes and rifles and lots of money. You don't happen to know anything about that, do you, Chip?
Well, I wish you luck in that. I do. Now, if you don't mind, something just came up, and I have to be on my way.
Yeah. I didn't say we were done, Chip. Like, you know, the gear that you're wearing looks awfully familiar, and I would hate to see it dirtied by unnecessary conflict between you and me and my compatriots, if you catch my meaning.
Where'd I get them?
Yeah.
Well, I got them from, because they're my clothes, right? I got them from me since they're mine. That's where I got them.
Wow. That was very enlightening, Chip. Because they happen to look very similar to an outfit belonging to a friend of mine. Happened to do some courier work.
Courier? Hell yeah, man. I done some currying before. Some couriering before. Hell yeah.
Wow, this is really pathetic. Have you now? What was your last delivery?
The last delivery? Well, you see, it was a special delivery to this here Crimson Caravan behind us.
Was it?
They contacted me personally, 'cause they done heard I's the best courier around. They asked me to deliver a very sensitive package.
Uh-huh.
I told them I'd have to charge a whole buttload of caps, and they said, Chip, you're the best. We'll pay you right.
Oh.
In fact, I had to charge them so many caps that they didn't even have enough to pay me yet.
That's convenient.
I gotta come back next week, and if they still don't have the caps, you'll be looking at the new owner of the Crimson Caravan.
Oh ho.
So yeah, that's why I don't have any caps on me. Not because I just bought these clothes, if that's what you're thinking.
I didn't even ask you about caps. Well, I made a very implying indication about caps being part of my stuff that I was looking for. But that was all like, you just offered that up with no prompting. But I must hand it to you, Chip. It's quite a tough gig being a courier in this part of the desert. Especially when you're trafficking and couriering high-value items. It's liable to get you shot in the head. And I should know.
Ain't that the truth? Let me give you some advice. If you see anyone out there in the waste dressed like this, they're likely to not be as kind as myself. They're probably a rawhide-chewing, radioactive ranger type bad butt mother trucker.
Aha.
And all the ladies on the strip are sure to know it too. So if you don't mind, I really gotta be getting to the girls now.
I really do not want to hurt you, Chip. So, I'm going to cut to the chase. I actually do mind you trying to scurry off and hide, because I know that Carlos sold you that outfit after he stole it from me. And by my calculations, and admittedly, math was not my strongest subject, I count 3 of us and 1 of you. Now we could just do this very cleanly. I get my stuff back, you are left unharmed. Maybe with some of the ragged armor that we're carrying with us. Maybe not. But all I really want to do is recover my property. What do you think about that?
Son of a biscuit! We heard you was dead.
Yeah.
All right, they're yours. I'll give you your clothes back. Just don't kill me, please.
How about this? You seem like a well-meaning, if not a bit dim. How about you tell me where Carlos is and you can run along? Seems like a fair trade to me.
Really? Well, hell, I guess I ain't got no option but to trust you.
Yeah.
All right. Carlos said he was making his way into North Vegas, not far south from that home he done stole. Said he was gonna spread justice and the law around like butter on hot toast, I think. I reckon I'm putting my own spin on his words, but that's where you'll find him.
North Vegas. You know what that means? It means we probably bloody run right past him on our way back here. To say that I am annoyed and tired would probably be the greatest understatement of the last century. So, I think it is in everyone's best interest. Why? Distractions. It is in everyone's best interest to... Oh my goodness, at this time of night. Take a little trip. And have ourselves a little chat and visitation with one Carlos, the peace bringer maker. Inaccessible. Good. Yes. This will be interesting. And then, I don't know. Depending on what happens, we might vacation. I don't know. We are like so close to Benny, yet ultimately far from Benny. So I don't wish to spend unnecessary caps on the passport. I hope that we can curry enough favor or reputation we can just, like, you know, get on in there. North Vegas. Alright. Look for a self-righteous, self-important...
Keep an eye on your stuff, damn thieves.
Want to be... sheriffy, regulatory type. Hello.
Can I help you with something, stranger?
Who are you? Well, who are you?
Name's Crandon, stranger.
Oh.
I keep an eye out for trouble around here.
Such as?
Folks that don't belong. Murderers, rapists, extortionists, and everything in between. You know, business as usual in North Vegas, stranger.
Fair. I get the impression that the NCR is, taking more of a hands-off approach here.
NCR. Did you just crawl out from under a rock? Those folks only care about
Several.
their business, their people, and their pockets.
That's
NCR's
everyone.
order? Don't make me laugh, stranger. We work this land, we own these streets, and we yank up the bad weeds ourselves. Got it?
That's fair. Tell me more about, was it North Vegas?
We've
that
been
where we
here for
are?
a few years, just looking for a place we can call our own. Life's harsh, but still, it beats the hell out of the desert. We've got numbers, we've got food, and we've got trade. That's progress, stranger.
I'd say so. What do you all do here?
Keep your nose to the ground, stranger, that's what. Mind your own business and let us mind our own. Are we clear? If you got a mind to loot the old H&H Tools factory, don't even bother. That place is sealed tighter than a rad scorpion's bunghole. Every salvager who tries gets blown up, flattened, or gutted by traps. Then he starts to stink up the town, and we're the ones to clean up the mess.
That sounds like a challenge that I'm willing to take. So it sounds like you're a sheriff of sorts. A lawbringer. Is that about right?
Jules, myself, and a few others patrol the streets and sewers. Any punks come up out of the rest of the city, we give them the runoff.
Sewers. Well, I just so happen to be a bit of a hired gun who, for the right price, is willing to help solve troubles where I go.
You want to help us out? What makes you think we want you around here, huh?
Very well. Be that way.
I'll see you around.
Didn't want to help anyways. Veronica Boone. What's the odds? What's the over-under that this fine gentleman that I am staring at right now is our man Carlos? I would say seems likely.
I need my fix.
Hello.
I see a lot of folks come and go, but none fit your type. Where you come from, stranger?
The grave. I just have a few questions. You can calm down a bit.
And I only asked first. I'll try one more time before I find out the hard way. Where you come from and where you going.
You need to be careful with that attitude. I'm a wanderer. I go where the wind and the dust takes me. What's your problem?
'Cause that's the law of the land. You never know when someone's going to stab you in the back. And I like mine upright.
That's
Maybe
fair.
one day, stranger, when you've seen all I've seen, done all I've done, you'll sooner trust a rad scorpion than a new face in the wasteland.
I think that we might be of a similar mind. Because very evidently, you're more than capable of taking care of yourself. That revolver of yours, well maintained. And it's definitely not just for show.
You got a sharp eye on you. I take it you like guns, huh? Question is,
Yeah.
can you handle more than just a weapon?
Meaning what?
I mean, you've got to know yourself before you can truly know the gun. So let's see it, stranger. Do you know yourself?
Do I know myself prior to my brush with death or after? Maybe another time.
Sure thing. What's on your noggin?
What's your story and who are you?
That's a long one, stranger. Let's just say I got tired of killing in the wasteland, and now I found a better home for my old butt.
Fair enough. What do you do here then?
Outer Vegas ain't exactly a safe place. Despite our numbers, the wasteland creeps through every nook and cranny. I make sure any dangers to the people of North Vegas stay outside our barrier, stranger. Day and night, I stand watch.
You must be with, Crandon. What can you tell me about the place?
We're independent folks here. Merchants,
I respect
gamblers,
that.
NCR whores. All of them trade with us, and we offer protection against critters and the fiends.
Yeah, what is the deal with them?
They're a bunch of lunatics so pumped full of chems they don't give a damn about life anymore. Fiends rape, kill, and maim for the hell of it. Vault 3's fiend territory. Those shitheads attack West Side all the time, even making it to the rest of Outer Vegas when they crawl under the sewers.
Interesting. Well, I'd say that's sufficient for now.
I'll see you again, stranger. I need my fix. NCR should head back to their lands. I'm sure their people miss them.
Yeah. Well, definitely not Carlos. I would say he is, but knowing my luck, it is very unlikely to be the case. Hello.
Hola, extraño. I am Carlos.
Oh, damn. What do you do here, Carlos?
The question is not what does Carlos do here. The question is what do others not do here now that Carlos is here. If you could not tell already, Carlos is a veteran ranger,
Oh,
certified killer, wasteland legend, and seducer of the chicas. Everybody knows Carlos.
Ranger. Ah. I wasn't aware that, at least in all the rangers I've ever met, not so, braggadocious. So, interesting.
Correcto, extranjero. Toughest of the toughest. Baddest of the bad. And killingest of the killers.
Yeah, you kind of lost it there at the end, didn't you? So, Carlos, the Ranger, the legend. What brings ya to North Vegas?
There's a group of fiends marauding through the west to the north of here.
Mm-hmm.
They usually stick to their territory in the west, but occasionally a group will go off to go hunting.
Is that so?
Cobarde. Doesn't matter though, for they're no match for Carlos.
Uh-huh. Is that why you're here? Seems like you aren't doing a whole lot. When are you going to be taking care of them?
Correcto, extraño, for they shall all regret the day they ever met. Carlos.
You didn't answer my question. Let me reiterate it for you. When are you going to be taking care of the fiends that are apparently harassing North Vegas? You seem to be doing a hell of a lot of nothing.
Carlos waits for another, as Carlos cannot do this alone. Carlos needs another to come with him to watch as he delivers wasteland justice and then spread the word of his feats.
I see.
This land is raw and untamed. This land shall come to fear the name Carlos.
Well, what do you know? I and my two companions, my traveling friends, could assist you with that. And what's better Then one person to witness your heroic deeds. Then 3 people to witness your heroic deeds and spread the word of Carlos, the justice bringer. Carlos the righteous. How does that one sound?
Buena, buena. Let us not waste any more time. The more
Agreed.
time we waste, the more time these fiends won't waste in doing breaking the law stuff and things and bad things. Rapido!
Yeah. He's gonna catch a bullet. Deep breath. Go on. We're following you. We can see perfectly fine from a distance. Go on. Come on. Let's go. In your famous words, Carlos, rapido. Are we literally just running right out into an open field? This seems rather stupid. From a, well, how shall I say, tactical standpoint? Anyone up in those hills could just take shots at us. No cover, no concealment. I'm starting to think that our friend Carlos here isn't even actually a ranger.